Hey Aaron, how's it going, my friend? Hey, thanks again for meeting with me during lunch. It was great. It was great talking to you. It was great just hearing your knowledge and giving me the feedback that you provided. So thanks again for all that. I definitely took note on all the information we talked about. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this website audit and just give you just an inside look as how well your website's performing. Give you an inside look as to where it's being ranked, so that way you can have a better understanding of what needs to be done and what strategy I feel like you need to take moving forward. So, reviewing your website, it's a good looking website. Okay, for sure, hands down. I really like it. The developer that did this for you, he did a great job. So, kudos to him. Now, some of the things that I'm looking for right away, Aaron, is keywords. Okay, and a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And you want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words, and you do. Now, you want to place your keywords with throughout your website. And the reason why is because you want to tell Google exactly what you want to be ranking for. Okay, so let's jump over to this tab here, Aaron. So this is a tool called Ahrefs. It helps you understand, like I mentioned, how well your website's performing. So we're going to jump over to this section. So this section here, this is your strength or your power or your authority. You're currently being indexed at 14, and this is your trust flow, okay, at 22, how trustworthy your site is to Google. Now, overall, these are good numbers, by the way. Now, if you're asking, well, where do I need to be? From what I've seen, anything above 30 is really, it's a strong website. Now, you do want to have these numbers very close to each other. That's what we call the golden ratio. Some of the things that contribute to these numbers is your backlinks, okay? And a backlink is basically anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlink text. Now, these links, they act like an endorsement for your website, okay? And it builds trust with Google, and it builds power with Google, or within your website as well. So currently right now you have 533 backlinks with 46 referring domains. And what I can say is because this site, you mentioned you were paying for 6 months. This is the type of work that he was doing. Now, one of the things that I always tell my clients is that not all of these backlinks are created equal. Okay, so if you notice, every site gets these scores, so they're not all equal. Some of them are stronger than others, and things like that. So you want to get backlinks that's relevant to your industry. So that's super important. You don't want to get a website like, let's say, from your local pizzeria linking back to you. It can actually hinder these scores, and it would affect your rankings. Now, let's jump over to this section. This is the organic keywords. So this is all of the keywords that you're currently being ranking for, okay? Now, you mentioned that you want a radius between Yakima, right? You want to get more Yakima customers. So what I always look for, I'm always looking for local and buyer intent keywords. And what I mean about that is right now, you're being indexed for these specific keywords within the Yakima area. Okay, so Mattress Depot, we got Denver Mattress. So these are all obviously businesses currently, right? We got Mattress Outlet, Mattress Yakima, Northwood Furniture, and so forth. So what I'm looking for is like Mattress Stores Yakima, right? So when someone's searching for this, guess what? The intent is I want to find a local mattress store that I could purchase a mattress. Just give you an example. Now, this guy here, this is the volume. So this is an estimated amount of times that anyone within the Yakima area is searching for that every single month. This is an estimated amount. Now, one thing that I want to show you, this is your position, meaning where you're positioned at. And this is just an estimation as far as where you're at in Google. And right now, you lost this specific keyword. So you're not even being ranking for this keyword. Okay, you are ranking for other ones like Mattress Depot. Your position is 26. Okay, so you're probably looking at what, the third or fourth page, right? You got 40 and so forth. So this is what I use to help me track how well you're performing. Okay, now let's just take Mattress Stores Yakima and type it into Google and see what pops up. Okay, so this is what pops up. So right away, this is sponsored. What this means is they're Google ads, right? What we talked about, the cost per click. Anytime you click on it, well, guess what? You're going to get charged a cost per click, depending on the keyword. Now, same thing here. You see the sponsored? This is the Google My Business page, like I mentioned, and what we've been talking about. This is where you want to be, right? And you know this and here's the reason why you want to be on here for this specific keyword. is because 30 to 40% come from this specific area. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you, Aaron, is the organic listings. Okay, so this is the organic listings here. So we got Mattress Depot USA, we got Mattress Firm, and this is just Google being able to rank these specific companies based on how powerful and how well their website's performing. Like I mentioned earlier, it just depends on what they're being audited for and what their scores are here. And there's a variety of things. Okay, this is just one part of it, but I won't dive into that. Now let's just take Mattress Depot USA and let's see what they're doing. Okay, so if you look at their website, super simple, nothing crazy, right? You're probably thinking, well, how is it that they're ranking number one? Well, let's audit them. Okay, now if we audit them and look at what they're doing, and this is where it's going to kind of surprise you in a way, at least for me it does, is look at their scores, right? We got 9 as their strength and 18 at their trust, and they have a lot less backlinks than you do. Remember how I said that not all backlinks are created equal? This is what I mean. They can have only 8 backlinks with 7 referring domains, and let's see what their organic keywords that they're currently being listed for. And look, Mattress Stores, Yakima, they're ranked number 1. And you're probably asking, well, how is that? Variety of things, right? So if we look at Mattress Depot USA, it's a bigger site. They have a lot more content. And what they're doing is they're just wanting to rank this site, this page only. Okay, they're just ranking this site. And if you look at here, this is important. Location, Yakima store, right? So since their site has a lot of content, that makes a huge difference within ranking it. And this is where I step in, Aaron, and I show you the best strategy as far as what I would recommend you would do. Okay, so anyhow, clearly they're ranking for a lot, right? A lot of within the Yakima area. Like these would be some of the keywords that I would recommend you target. But we can dive in a little bit deeper. I know the video is already going over 7 minutes, so I normally don't plan for this. But Aaron, since you're a very smart guy, obviously, hopefully this all makes sense to you, and it's just click it in your mind. But yeah, what I want to do is just what I mentioned earlier is you're already some of them you lost already, so that's on the back end of the website that I want to look into. So yeah, more information that we can definitely talk and dive in a little bit deeper. But let me know what your thoughts are, Aaron. We'll love to get your response back. If you want me to just give you a proposal as to what I recommend you should be doing, then let's talk, man. Like I said, you've become a good friend. I'm just here to truly help you, and if you trust me, that'd be great. We can build a partnership, and we can go from there. All right, Aaron. Talk to you soon.